We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Cebert who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
People of Center, St. Mary and surrounding.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama.
Here is
Where I watch?
Popeye.
are you on exactly? If you are,
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. In the news today, detectives in Senton, they have arrested and charged a female. Her name is Sherine Jones. Sherine is 42 years old and she's living at Lime Hall in the Sentons Bay area of Senton. She has been charged for unauthorized access to computer data and simple larceny. The allegation is that a lady, she's living and working in the United States of America. This lady, she trusted her cousin Sherine and gave her her father's bank card. Sherine, she was supposed to pick up checks being paid to the lady's retired father on a monthly basis and lodge the checks to his account. The allegation is that over a period between November 2023 and late last year, Sherine, without any authorization, she withdrew a total of 450,000 Jamaican dollars from the account. As a result, a report was made to the police who commenced investigations. Sherine, she was subsequently picked up by the police and she was charged, so she'll be going to the courts shortly. This one, it took place yesterday morning, Thursday, February 6, almost 11 o'clock. It took place at 3rd Street at Farm Heights in the parish of St. James. Our information is that a team of police officers, acting on intelligence, they carried out a raid at a 2-story house in the area. A guy who is living at the house, he was seen in his 2005 black Nissan Bluebird motor car in his yard. His name is Prince Parker, but he's popularly known as Jay. Jay is 22 years old. The police, they are saying that they searched the car that Jay was in and bingo. One black and chrome Taurus 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 7 9mm rounds, were found in the back of the car. The police, they also searched the 2-story house and bingo again. One black and chrome Smith & Wesson Springfield pistol with the magazine affixed containing 9.40 caliber rounds were found. 3 persons who were in the house, as well as Jay, they were arrested and charged. The other 3 persons are 1. Obrian Martin, he is 21 years old. 2. Naomi Tate, she is 21 years old. And 3. Rheshaun Ellis, she is 24 years old. So, all 4 of them, they'll be going to the courts shortly. Intelligencers, big up on yourself. And St. James Police, job well done. Over in St. Elizabeth, yesterday morning, Thursday, February 7, about 11:30, the police, acting on intelligence, they carried out a raid at a house at Parati District in the Black River Police area and bingo. 1 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a loaded magazine, was found. 2 Haitian nationals who had arrived in Jamaica illegally, they were taken into police custody. The male is 25 years old and the female, she is 29 years old. Intelligencers, big up on yourself. And St. Elizabeth Police, job well done. This one, it took place late Thursday afternoon, February 4, about 6 o'clock. It took place along the Mount Pleasant main road in the Runaway Bay area of Senton. Our information is that an employee at the bank, he's in his late 40s. He had left work and he was walking when he was approached by 2 hoodlums. One of them pulled a gun and they proceeded to rob the bank employee of a small amount of cash and his Samsung cell phone. The hoodlum, who was armed with the gun, he then fired 2 shots in the air so that the word could be spread. That word is, a real gun we are used with real bullets. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. Just like that. This one, it took place last night, Thursday, February 6, about 8 o'clock. It took place at Water Square in the Falmouth area of Trelawney. So, what we are learning is that a guy, his name is Jordan Clarke. Jordan is in his mid-30s and he's living in the Falmouth area. Jordan, he was involved in a relationship with a female named Crystal. Crystal is also in her mid-30s. So, last night, Jordan, he was at Water Square when he was being approached by his ex, Crystal. Jordan's current girlfriend, she intercepted Crystal and kicked her. Both of them, they started to fight. It is said that Jordan, he intervened and he pushed Crystal and held her down on the ground, preventing her from moving. His current girlfriend, Tiosha Clarke, she then pulled a knife which she used to stab Crystal 3 times. Twice to her chest and once to the left side of her shoulder. Both of them, they then made good their escape. Crystal, she was rushed to hospital where she was treated and admitted in a serious condition. I'm getting unconfirmed reports that Tiosha and Jordan, they were held by the police and are in police custody. The mayhem. This one, it took place early this morning, Thursday, February 7, about 3 o'clock. It took place at Little Haiti in the Negril area of Westmoreland. We are told that a fruit vendor in his early 40s, he's popularly known as Bucky. Bucky, he went into the area to visit a friend and was about to leave. As he stepped outside of the house, Bucky, he was approached by a hoodlum who demanded his cell phone and money. Bucky, he managed to trip the hoodlum who fell to the ground. Bucky, he then ran off. The hoodlum, he opened gunfire hitting Bucky to his right thigh. Bucky, he fell to the ground and the hoodlum walked up and hit Bucky to the back of his head with the gun. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape. Bucky, he was assisted to hospital where he was treated and admitted. The mayhem. Now, in this next report, in yesterday's video, I told you about the death of that young man on your screen. His name is Rheshaun Hutchinson. I had said that Rheshaun, he was 28 years old, but Rheshaun, he's only 19 years old. He lived at Orange Bay in the parish of Hanover. I had reported that Wednesday night, February 5, almost 10:30. Rheshaun, he was riding a grey 2024 Cabra CG 150 motorcycle along the Orange Bay main road in the parish of Hanover. Rheshaun, he was traveling towards Negril. On reaching a section of the road, it is said that Rheshaun, he attempted to overtake a line of traffic. As a result, he collided into the right side of that 2018 silver Toyota Voxy that was traveling in the opposite direction. Rheshaun, he was thrown from the bike onto the asphalted main road and he died as a result. So I was contacted by persons who were upset with the report I gave because they are saying that it was the Voxy driver who went over to Rheshaun's side of the road and it was the Voxy driver who was wrong. All I can tell you is that I stand by the report I gave, and the report I gave, it is corroborated by the investigators who went on the scene to include the accident reconstruction investigators. Yes, Rheshaun was manageable. Yes, Rheshaun was humble, but this accident was due to Rheshaun's bad judgment, and I stand by that. Sad indeed. This next accident, it took place last night, Thursday, February 6, about 11:30. It took place along This road that I'm traveling on right now, this is the Rosal main road in the parish of St. James. This is how this accident took place. That female on your screen, her name is Sindy Mullings. Sindy was a 45-year-old bartender and she lived at Lilliput in the parish of St. James. Sindy, she was traveling in a white 2014 Honda step wagon being driven by a man named Manzie Smith. Manzie was 48 years old and he also lived at Lilliput. So the step wagon being driven by Manzie Smith with Sindy and 4 other passengers, they were driving on this side of the dual carriageway. A white 2013 Toyota Probox motor car being driven by a 23-year-old guy from Linstead in the parish of St. Catherine. It was coming in the opposite direction. On reaching where I am right now, or near to where I am, the driver for the Toyota Probox, who we are told did a burn-up road, whilst negotiating the left-hand curve, he failed to keep the car on the left side of the road. As a result, he ended up losing control of the car. As a result, the Probox, it exited the road edge. It then collided with the elevated median before going over the same elevated median that separates the 2 lanes. It then came over and collided into that Honda step wagon motor vehicle that Sindy and Manzie plus 4 others were traveling in. The Toyota Probox motor car, it then continued traveling westerly while spinning clockwise for some distance before coming to a stop in the lanes that the Honda step wagon was traveling in. The Honda step wagon, it continued traveling in the same direction it was going until it came to a stop on the median. Neither Sindy or Manzie stood a chance. They died on the spot. There is a photo of the Toyota Probox. The 4 other passengers who were in the Honda step wagon and the driver for the car, they all received injuries and they were rushed to hospital where they were treated. Sad indeed. In this next accident, this one took place Wednesday night, February 5, about 11 o'clock. It took place along the Lady Musgrave Road in New Kingston. Our information is that a man, his name is Andre Edwards. He was 31 years old and he lived in Kingston. Andre, he was riding a green Honda Accent motorcycle along the road when it is reported that Andre, he failed to keep to his left. As a result, he collided head-on into a 2003 brown Honda Civic motorcar that was traveling in the opposite direction. Andre, he died on the spot. Sad indeed. Over at Africa Camp Gate in the Christiana area of Manchester, yesterday afternoon, Thursday, February 6 at minutes after 5 o'clock, the lifeless body of a man named Cebert Clovis Young. He was a 44-year-old farmer. He was found lying on a bed in his house with a wound to the back of his head. He appeared to have died a few hours before he was found. The Manchester police are investigating. Over in the St. Andrew South police area, yesterday afternoon, Thursday, February 6, about 12:30, the Hunts Bay police, they were called to Oakland Road. On arrival, a man named Andrew Crosdale, but he was popularly known as Sheriff. Sheriff was 50 years old. Sheriff, he was found slumped over the steering wheel of a 2017 Toyota Probox motor car that was licensed as a taxi. Sheriff, he received gunshot wounds to his chest and he died on the spot. The mayhem. And still in the St. Andrew South police area, that princess on your screen, her name is Price Johnson. On the 21st of this month, she would be celebrating her 15th birthday. She was a student at the Haile Selassie High School and she lived at room 211 Block D in the Palm Grove housing scheme. Price, she was inside her house when a little piece of nastiness entered the house. Now, I am not sure what he did first, but it is suspected that Price, she was sexually assaulted. He hit her in her head and he stabbed her in her face. Price, she was rushed to the Kingston Public Hospital where she later succumbed to her injuries. Sad indeed. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In the final report for today, this one took place yesterday afternoon, Thursday, February 6th at minutes after 4 o'clock. It took place at a sports bar at Port Henderson Road in Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. Our information is that the police, they received intelligence that a well-known hoodlum in the Portmore area, I have not yet gotten his correct name, but he's popularly known as Dutty Man. Dutty Man, he was seen in the vicinity of the bar with an illegal gun. As a result, a team of police officers, they went to the location. The police, they are saying that on arrival, Dutty Man was seen. They are saying that when Dutty Man spotted the police, he decided to go out in a blaze of glory, and in a few seconds it was all over. They are saying that Dutty Man, he fell clutching a Glock 17 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 6 live rounds. Dutty Man, he died on the spot. Indicom are carrying out investigations. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica, Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica, Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain, Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back, give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back, give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica, Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica, Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn, country and town man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica.